She's allowed to feel the way that she feels. Nobody could tell you how to feel. But the way that you respond with your emotions and what you say, especially when you're known or have a platform, people are looking to take you out of context.
All right, chat. Let's go meet for meat in chat, bro.
Big boy, whoa, why are you talking to me like that? Mori, Beabadoobee just ruined her career. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea who this is. I might know who this is like once I watch the video, but like am I supposed to know this? And I'm not even saying that as like a mean thing or ego or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know me, but I seen this going crazy and I was like, I have no idea who this individual is. So I'm gonna peep it out.
I've seen so many comments about this, but I've never seen the actual videos. But the f***ing men commenting, artists who can sing vs who can't.
Wait, what?
The f***ing men commenting,
okay, the effing man commenting.
artists who can sing vs who can't. Like, just
RS if you can. Wait, what?
f***ing men commenting, artists who can sing vs who can't.
I don't know.
Like,
what
just tell me you don't get no girls.
Keep in mind, this is the video she's talking about.
Artists who can sing versus artists who can't sing.
Can't remember how to say your name.
Like, imagine
What am I
falling for
watching right
obvious
now?
rage bait of a video of young boy with lasers pointing out of his eye and opera music singing in the
Is she
background
British?
while
She gotta
he's
be something.
recording his vocal.
And she British. You don't see bottles of water in her establishment thinking she British. Because I get British accent, I'll work on it.
That gets you that upset.
Just tell me, like, your mother didn't love you. Just like,
Okay.
you might as well just say it. It's
Damn.
obvious. It's plain. I've stalked your fucking profiles and you're Does it hurt me? Not really, if I'm being completely honest.
Then why did you get up on TikTok, record multiple back-to-back stories and a whole 5-ass-minute rant you posted to Instagram about how your male fan base are incels and need to touch grass, of which I will be showing pretty soon. But I mean, crashing out this bad over a obvious rage-baiting meme that involves young boys, just all kinds of pathetic.
That's
Men
why
are
I'm
mad at me
purple.
because I
Really,
probably
you're
get more
so
girls
stupid.
than them,
That's
and I'm not even gay. I'm not even gay. I don't even know what I am. Maybe I'm bi. Who knows? But in all seriousness, who gives a fuck? Okay, artists you can sing vs you can't. I still got more money than you, and you're still a man.
Bruh, now she's being sexist. Listen, man, I'm not.
Okay. Now I'm seeing it. Why is I gotta process something. It's just like, why is when you're upset and speaking negatively to a few people who said those things about you, you have to now drag the whole entire man population under. You feel what I'm saying? A bit broad, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, granted, it's just because, because you're using the whole thing to demote him, like to demote the random people who are saying those trolly things. Yeah, that's not a good look. I'm not gonna lie.
Not really offended by this type of verbiage. People want to be misandrous, if people want to be misogynist.
But I will say though, rage bait has gone a little bit rampant. Just to cut her some slack, rage bait has gone a little bit rampant because even though things are rage bait, it doesn't mean that I can't feel the way that I do feel about them. However though, where she messed up is how she responded to said rage bait. You could feel the way you feel about them because you could feel passionately about the things that you care about. But once you're actively saying harmful things and putting a group of people down while saying those harmful things, it gets dicey there. I'm not gonna lie.
I really
But that
don't
was
care. Like,
obviously
shit, at the
bait.
end of the day,
Facts.
my gender isn't my entire identity. If somebody says fuck all men and I'm a man myself, I'll just be like, thumbs up.
Right,
Okay,
right.
cool. But again, ladies and gentlemen, she's crashing out over this meme.
Rappers who can't sing versus rappers who can sing.
Can't remember how to say
She's not even a rapper.
Like, how do you fall for that shit, bro? Like, this is such obvious bait,
that's
but
tough.
young boy recording his vocals with opera music, blasting in the back with fucking lightning strikes coming down from heaven
Super
like Thor
Saiyan
just came.
aura.
I mean,
Super Saiyan
Beabadoobee,
blue
which I
aura.
believe is how you say her name. Honey, it was never that serious.
So, also the block button exists. Like, I will literally just block. Also, I just haven't seen any of those videos. Like, I've seen the comments, but I'm just not on that side of TikTok.
If you haven't seen the video, how are you crashing out over something you haven't even researched yourself, and now you're out here slandering your male fan base? Your male.
So I'm confused. So is she getting killed? Look, is she getting canceled for Stutter of Doom? Tee up for Thug over here. Okay. Is she getting canceled for making fun of men, or is she getting canceled for calling niggas broke who don't support her? Which one is it? Or is it both? You feel what I'm saying?
Male audience calling them incels who don't get any women and haven't touched a crumb of pussy in their entire lives. Like,
and I feel like the people who care about my art and listen to my music aren't like weird incel men that like have no friends.
Beabadoobee, please.
Damn, bro. What if I just liked heavy metal or something? What if I just liked R&B? So therefore I don't listen to you. Now I gotta be a weird incel man. It's just you can't be stacking the cars like that. It makes you look crazy, shorty. I'm not gonna lie. Once again, I don't know her. She could be phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Not too much. I'm just going off of what I see in the video.
Rub together the last 2 brain cells you have in your brain to understand satire, sarcasm, internet trolling. You are a Gen Z. You should be used to this by now. This is nothing new. How are you a Gen Z person and not understanding rage bait on the internet? Especially when it involves Youngboy. I'm pretty sure she knows who Youngboy is. Everybody does. Thinking a video like this that says artists who can sing, that shows her,
I don't know what we've done
versus artists who
Appreciate you sticking
can
around.
sing, and then they
it's
show
lagging, though. My
Youngboy
fault.
blasting his out of tune, out of pitch ass vocals, and you really fell for it.
He said, like, my bad. I listen to Party Next Door and Nino and not your little dumb ass. No cap, bro. Like, what am I supposed to do against that? I feel like she wasn't calling out people who just don't listen to her music, more of the people making fun of her rage baiting. Yeah, I agree, but it's the way that she's saying her statements that's making it come off wrong. And that's why I was saying she's allowed to feel the way that she feels. Nobody could tell you how to feel, but the way that you respond with your emotions and what you say, especially when you're known or have a platform, people are looking to take you out of context. So that's why I'm saying she probably should have done more of her due diligence than speak on something so negatively and openly, like knowing that this could be the result, especially if singing is something that she's passionate about. You know what I'm saying? This isn't the way that you want people to find out that you're a singer. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, not all publicity is good publicity. That's why I'm just like being like picky about how she went about this.
Like, I don't even know what Youngboy just said. Like, let's run that back, man.
He said, I got my gray mask on. It's time to get active. What's happening? I speak a little nigga knees every here and then.
Said, I think after running that back 100 different times, I got my green mask on. Time to get active. What's happening? In his Louisiana, NOLA, New Orleans accent. And she really fell for that, thinking people genuinely believe that Youngboy can sing better than her. Back to the video.
I feel like they have like a cool social life and they go outside and touch grass. So I just don't, it's not part of my radar, but I see your comments and I'm blocking your shit, okay? It's not that hard for me. And they just like block keywords, like it's not.
Nah, this is OD crashing. This is
You're
OD
dumb.
crashing. This
You're
is
dumb.
OD crashing. This is
Man,
OD crashing.
if she wasn't so adorable and had such a good voice, her career would be over, man. Like, because you can't be falling for obvious
That's not what I was saying right too. I was just
rage bait trolling shit, and then calling your male fan base incels and slandering them as no life, no grass touching virgins, and taking shit like this seriously to the point to where you're now being labeled as a sexist misandrist by a lot of different people.
That's the word I'm looking for. A lot of the things she's saying is making her fall into that category when you could have just handled it a lot more graceful. You feel what I'm saying? I get it. Emotions, let them out, but it's a way to let them out that doesn't have to tear down people who don't deserve it.
Yeah, I don't think it's that serious. Listen, we've all probably fell for rage bait in one point of our lives or another. The difference is she has a massive platform.
You know what this is though? You know why people are taking it as like misogynist or misandry and the other words that he was using is because it gives you a deeper look into her mind when a male does something negative, like in her eye. That's how I feel like people are taking it. It's like, yes, this is one situation, but what's stopping her from looking at the next situation as that same thing? And instead of he messed up because he's a human, she's probably looking at situations like he messed up because he's a male. Like she looks down on the males that don't necessarily coincide with her life. I feel like that's what this is. Like, it's not the root of the situation, it's where all the roots could lead to, and thinking like this probably ends up being factors in more parts of her life than one. I think that's what this is
influence,
like,
and most of us do not,
right?
So yeah.
Artist who can't sing versus artist who can sing.
How much of these did they make?
I I still fail to see how you can fall for some shit like that and crash out. Like, what? But then she came out with this 5-minute rant video on her TikTok page, just yapping even more about some shit that popped off all because of this rage bait she fell for. And honestly, bro, she's clearly very inexperienced with how the internet works.
I'm gonna try to explain this as clearly as possible in the maturest way possible.
Should have did that shit the first time, twin. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
In hopes that you guys understand, even though you probably won't. I'm gonna use school as an example. I don't know why, but okay. So you're at school, and there's this one dude that just...
Alright, bro, I really don't care, bro. She's about to be yapping for the next 5 minutes, and honestly, I don't want to listen to all this, so I'm gonna just skip to the juiciest part, bro. Through the power of editing.
Very valid. Got angry, and in B nature, in the same way I did that meme TikTok where I'm like, and I stalked your profiles, you're fucking ugly. I did that because it frustrated me. But the one thing that I failed to kind of put across in that video, despite me saying that I didn't really care about those videos, it was the comments and it was the constant spamming, was that it shed light to a load of other things in my life that have really truly affected my mental health.
Bruh, how does a meme affect your mental health that badly, bro? A meme of you singing pretty good, then transitioning into a section of young boy with lasers shooting out of his eyes with opera in the background while he's recording his rap song affects you that badly. I just, if that can break you that easily, you were not built for this world.
Okay, I hear what he's saying, right? And this is not me cutting for her. This is just me thinking. This is the difficult part about dealing with emotions, because if you're not in somebody's body, you can't understand and tell them how to feel, even though that sounds crazy. So for example, right, I could take this water and I could drop it. That meant nothing to me, right? But if somebody's like, the way you dropped that water made me feel hurt, it's so hard to tell somebody you shouldn't feel like that. You feel what I'm saying? But what isn't able to be like removed and things that you can't be remorseful about is the way that that person then decides to deal with that action. For example, if I drop the bottle of water and the person's like, that made me hurt, so they slapped me, that is not an accurate thing to do with the hurt that you felt. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, like it could affect her mental. It could genuinely affect her mental. Like that's why I can't necessarily agree with Mori, because literally you just don't know how things affect people. But regardless of how people feel about when they get affected by something, the way that they go about it is something that they can control. And that's where I disagree with Shorty at. That's just my take on it though. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm sorry.
Incels rushing to your comment section and you get a flood of comments of the same thing, a load of other comments start to surface. Like if you're on the internet and you start going viral, a lot of people will be onto your shit naturally, and it's something that I have struggled with and have tried to come to terms with. That's just the inevitability of being like around, I guess.
All right, bro. Yeah, she's yapping, bro. She's yapping. She's trying to dig her way out of this hole, I guess, of like disrespecting half her fan
Why
base.
can't niggas ever just get on the internet? Yo, my fault. I was wilding. I was upset. I said with things that I didn't mean to. Still hate the niggas that commented. But I fought with y'all though. Didn't mean to bring down all men. That's all she had to say.
I mean, you can't be out here just like calling your male fan base incels and demeaning them because you believe they are the main ones posting this content, which, to be fair, they probably are. I'm not gonna lie, it is very broke behavior. You know, a lot of people out here have no jobs and their main source of entertainment is trolling people online with influence, and it is very broke bummy behavior. But yeah, then she came out on TikTok coming out with an apology or some type of explanation for her behavior relating to her slandering her male audience. Calling them themselves in non-grass touches, and
that'd be fire upbeat, but the problem is I don't have the resources to turn those into videos afterwards. So the only reason I haven't done more stuff is because I need a way to turn them into videos, and then I need a way to do them consistently, and I don't have those two things yet. But I want to do every single thing that you just listed.
Virgins and losers. And she basically came out saying, I've had men over-sexualize me on the internet since I was 17. Either that or be extremely derogative. I've constantly been a target for clickbait, and I think the mass amount of comments I got highlighted how much I've been mistreated by so much men on the internet. You expect me to sit there and say nothing? Ladies and gentlemen, remind you, this is about this all stemmed,
and this is all new information to us. The thing is, although what she's saying is very real, very valid, we're having two different conversations now. You can't get mad at me about seeing you a certain way when this information is a new thing to add to the conversation. You feel what I'm saying? And at a certain point, not saying all of these things here aren't real, but as an individual, as an adult, the more you grow, the more it is up to you to reconcile these list of things that are affecting you in your life. Because although it is true, that doesn't mean that your actions that happen because of these things are acceptable. That's how I feel about it.
About young boy singing better than her. However, she goes on to say, you expect me to sit here and say nothing? I feel like people have a perception that just because I'm a girl, it would be out of the ordinary to snap back and say some unhinged shit. But the reality is that I can, and I have every right to, when things make me feel uncomfortable, bro. I can sit here and take it or ignore it, which is sensible but boring. But I feel like at times the best way for me to deal with things is to make a joke out of it, and in simple terms, take the piss. Boy, I tell you, some people in Gen Z are so sensitive, especially a lot of these celebrities. Like, bro, it's a joke. However, she goes on to say, so sorry if you can't handle me telling you that your mom doesn't love you, or that I get more girls than you, lol. This is me being equally annoying as you. Take a joke. The irony, by the way, as she says, take a joke, but also stop being weird with me and make some friends and listen to the music. And the men who say they'll grape me, or by the way, guys, I don't know who's saying they'll grape her. That's crazy. Like, that's sick behavior. But she goes on to say, or uncomfortably talk about my private parts, or how they
having a Christmas tree in March is crazy. Nigga, follow la la la. You know what I'm saying? Happy holidays type shit.
Have touched themselves to a video. This is why it is all a big deal to me. Now, be that as it may, she may have trauma. Okay, valid. We all have trauma. Right. She's not special, nor am I. Like, all right, we all been through some shit. Right. What does this have to do with the original rage bait troll of young boy with the opera music in the back, created by some little kid in his bedroom that still lives with his mom, no job, literally in middle school, having to do with any of this slander towards your male audience? I'm just kind of confused as to how this triggered her like this in such a way. And then this person in the comments came out saying, y'all are just intentionally missing the point. It's not the memes, it's the people in her comments coming from the memes being weird as fuck. Now, I understand that point. If a meme pops off and it's about a celebrity or an influencer or YouTuber or whatever, there will be people who troll. Like, I've had over the years plenty of people troll in my comments, pissing me the fuck off with fell off, 3 views, 60 seconds, fell off, in 100 views.
Somebody came in my chat today.
2 seconds, fell off, like, bruh. Or shit like, what did they used to say? Leafy is hair clone, or fucking YB better, young boy better. Like, bitch, I am not even a rapper. How is young boy better? Like, I guess, but how is that, like, bro? However, did I though crash out, make a whole video about people trolling in my comments, even though it's happened tens of thousands of times? Like, if you're gonna be in the public eye, you gotta have thicker skin, bro. Like, you gotta know when people are trolling and troll them back in a way that doesn't make you seem insecure. Like, you actually can't.
More so in a way that doesn't have to bring down multiple groups of people in a very demeaning way.
Be hurt by it. You gotta have fun. I love trolling and I love bullying the people who try to troll me. It's hilarious. But it seems as though in this situation, she was really traumatized by this, to where she had to come out with a whole ass fucking 4-paragraph explanation about her trauma and her being sexualized, and I'm a girl and people think I can't say unhinged shit too. Like, hey, yo, man, Beabadoobee. If you ever need some lessons on internet trolling 101, hit me up. DMs will be open on IG, Mori HQ. You can chop it up, FaceTime, and I'll teach you a thing or two. Cause this ain't it. You're a good singer, you're a cute girl, you're doing your thing, but like, bro, can't be crashing out like this. Respectfully.
Can't remember how to say your
And she's not even that bad at singing.
Yeah, you can't make that shit up.
Man, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below. 2 reactions a day on this channel, 1 animation weekly on the other channel. Beabadoobee. You got great vocals, shorty. Just be confident in that and stop hating men. You know what I'm saying? We cool people on this side. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with you. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye. Peace.